I got no love for the fakeness. I wanna play tough and wanna hate this. Although sure, I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do, so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move, so descriptive like passionate. Got a vendetta against people who value it. Feeling negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, listen, that's getting slow, getting fast, off the roast, I get gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness of reflection. Now the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off with me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last. It's what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Something incompetent, mental health is confidence, strange sense of modesty, somehow it was steering things, that's what you gotta take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead it says something not illogical, something that is topical. Spread it on and watch it go, break yourself unstoppable, you're irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the way I gotta make it. I'm saying every day to taste it. I'm patient from my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I never separate. Just a naked, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Bing, bong, bong. All right, welcome everybody. Happy Wednesday, hump day. Happy hump day. Let me pull up my screen here. Anyway, good to see everybody tonight. Welcome. Hold on one second. I had make sure the comments were up on the screen because I don't know. I don't think StreamYard puts them on the replay. So there's that. So those are for the people who are watching on the replay. Thank you, anybody that watches the replay that can't be here during these late night lives for some people. So I do like to have the comments up there because people want to see them. So anyway, let me get into the chat. There's kind of a short notice on this one tonight. Wasn't really sure if I was going to go because I was working on that video all day. So worked on it yesterday and worked on it today. And it always takes a long time. Anyway, I don't even know if Grace knows I'm going live. Or any moderators. Anyway, so it's kind of a short notice. Apologize for that. Plus, I was charging my phone, and it is at 70%. So we'll see how long that takes. In 2 hours, it only went up like 30%. So I don't know how long that will last.
Marsh here. Got bad weather heading in about an hour. Sorry, y'all. It's healthy snacks tonight. I brought help yourself to fresh fruit and veggies. I love fresh fruit and veggies. I love that. In fact, I feel kind of gross when I eat um, anything out of a package, sweets and stuff. I do, but I feel much better when I eat healthy snacks. Like I love this time of year is watermelon, and I really haven't been getting many good watermelons. I got one that was gritty. I got one that was, overripe. I got one that was just blah. But anyway, so good to see everybody tonight. Say it out loud, Nazarene and Marshmallow. I got it's just going to be an open chat. We'll see how long the battery lasts. If it goes an hour, that will be good. At least we'll be able to say hi to everybody. Now, I was thinking, there's people that are interested in basically like biblical studies and stuff like that, and that is my wheelhouse. And we were talking about maybe picking one day a week to do that, and so I was thinking Theology Thursdays. Anyway, so theology, of course, is the study of God and the divine and religious stuff. So anyway, yeah, I was thinking Theology Thursday. So tomorrow's Thursday. We'll talk about anything that you want to talk about with religion, religious studies. I usually bring treats, saw your veggies. I was doing the same. Yeah. Yeah. I still have to do some pickling stuff. Yeah, mine kind of came in a lot more than I definitely can use or need. I can't wait to make some jam. I have to buy some strawberries to go with. I have strawberry plants, but not a lot, Not enough to make jars of jam with. This was the first year with that batch of strawberries, so I've had a few I've been able to pick off and eat. Oncologist and I'm supposed to take in large amounts of fiber. I don't have any clue. Hard to change. Yeah. Well, when you eat fruit, there's fiber in the fruit, which is like drinking fruit juice is really not good for you to have large amounts of that because it's sugar and stuff. But the entire fruit itself contains the sweetness and all that, but you also have the fiber. So there's a lot of good stuff that has fiber. You're gonna stop. That sounds good because I stopped going to church. Yeah. You know what the funny thing is? You know what's really funny? The churches will never tell you this either. The message in the New Testament that Jesus, in the Gospels, okay, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, in the 4 Gospels that has covered Jesus' ministry, his message was, and he went to the cross because he tore up the temple, knocked over the money tables, and let the animals out of their cages and all that stuff, because the message was get out of the churches because they're just money grabbers. And the church will never point that out. That was his message. That's why he did all that. He was so angry that the temple, his father's house, God's house, our Father's house, was being used as a den of shredders and a den of thieves. And so he did something that he knew he was going to go to his death for, because it was an insurrection against the government, because the government was in cahoots with the temple and they were making a fortune. And and when you go against the government, an insurrection against the government, the Romans would give you the worst possible punishment to make an example out of you. They would hang you naked up out in public, and they would hang you on a cross member, is what it was. Hang you in a tree, and it would take 3 or 4 days to die, and you'd be naked, and it was a horrible death. And above your head would be your name and the crime that you're guilty of. And it was all, because there's a lot of crimes and a lot of death penalties for lots of things. But the death penalties used to be beheading, stoning, whatever. But those were quick, right? And they weren't really shameful as being naked out for days for everybody to see it. But yeah, so that when you see Jesus in a depiction, you see him in a picture or on a wall hanging, and it says INRI above his head, or IHS. I personally think it's a Jesuit saying Jesus Hamen Salvador, IHS. But nonetheless, it does not have his name and his crime above his head. Never, ever do you see that. That would be accurate. If you had Jesus on the cross, it's called a crucifix. It's, the cross is a cross. You add Jesus, it's called a crucifix. And how many have you seen where it had his name and his crime above his head? Pretty much none. Anyway. So anyway, he was put to death for busting out the churches for being a bunch of thieves. All right. Anyway, Marshmallow says, I can't help Pinot grape jam today. I've heard of that. That's interesting. I don't know what the combination would be like. They said kiwi fruit. For the fiber, probably. I don't know if I ever had a kiwi. I think my son always made me try things, you know what I mean? And I think he wanted me to try a kiwi, and I don't know, I think I liked it. And I don't know. I think it was the texture, anyway, the seeds and it was like a banana. I know a guy from New Zealand, and he said their claim to fame is the kiwi. They invented it. He said, you know how? And I said, probably crossed a banana with a, whatever. I guessed it right, and he was a little disappointed because he wanted to tell me. But anyway, he always liked him, but I didn't. We had to buy him we had an iguana. My kids wanted me to, anyway, they wanted an iguana. And it was like a 2 or 3 foot long, looked like an alligator. And anyway, the thing had to always have fresh fruits and stuff. So we bought the iguana with a lot of kiwis back in the day. But yeah, I never really tried them. Red Frog, hello, Red Frog. Good to see you tonight. Welcome. Brooks and Gardens, let me go make sure I turn myself out. There you go. A good idea. TNT, good to see you tonight. Welcome, Red Frog. TNT, Adi, I was thinking on you today and hoping you're okay and feeling better over your unfortunate situation the other night. Huh. You're making Pizzoli soup. Brooks, what's cooking? Well, I didn't know about an unfortunate situation. I might have missed it. It was in the chat. Yes, said eat kiwi fruit. Yeah, you can look up. There's a lot of things with fiber. What's Pelosi soup? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yes, said eat kiwi fruit. It's a Mexican soup with hominy. Apparently kiwi has super high fiber. I'm young with cancer, but I can poop with kiwi. Lord have mercy. But if you can. Yeah. Oh, that's right, TNT. I remember that. You said you had you saw the door was wide open in the middle of the night. Did they take anything, or was it somebody just creeping around in your house? That's really scary. Sorry to hear that. Mm. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So if it's ever possible, even a little dog will bark. It's good to have a dog. Because yeah, the little ones even make noise. Doesn't even have to be an attack dog, but I prefer the attack dogs. But some people like the little dogs, but even those make a lot of noise if a stranger comes in. One real good thing about dogs. Anyway, that's really scary. I don't know. We don't have valuable things to anyone but us. Yeah. Well, that's really creepy. Um. Yeah. And it's different situations. If they come in to steal something, that's dangerous. And just a home invasion like that. But if they're there for other reasons, like to assault somebody, that's even a whole nother ball game. So anyway, I don't know if you know who it is, or if they caught the person. Scary like Nancy Guthrie scary. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they do, people do break in the house to take people. Happens a lot. I've seen many YouTube videos about that. I like that. I like watching those true crime, the body cam footage videos, and the interrogation videos, and all that with the body cams. Real interesting. But yeah, that happens a lot where people are breaking into people's homes. To me, it's scary. I don't know how anyone would have the nerve to go in somebody else's house. And not to mention they might kill you. None of us are immune to crime, no matter where we live. I know. I know. Yep, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you live or who you are. That's right. A phone show. So I saw that Cyril Little has put up some more videos. Yeah, and it is coming up on a year since the Whittakers have been taken. And anyway, unfortunately, really nothing has changed in a year since all that destruction. But yeah, I've been liking the clips that Sarah Little's been putting up, getting a lot of that out there. The more the better, the more the merrier. The more the more that you can put out there and get the awareness out there. Now I don't know. I sure hope they're working on something behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Because the sad thing is they won't tell us. They won't tell us if they're what's going on. But it's been a year, and hold on, let me pull up her channel. Yeah, so it's been a year, and we really haven't seen anything. Well, we did see the arrest of Patrick in January. He got arrested and charged with 11 felonies. Somebody said he hasn't been charged yet, but yeah, he has to have been charged because all the news articles said that he was charged with 11 felonies, and then on his court papers, it actually has the 11 felonies that he was charged with. So I do believe he's charged, but really nothing's happened. He got because of his new charges, he violated his probation from just a few months earlier. So he had to go on house arrest, but that was kind of more of his old charge. Having the new charge violate that probation terms. Alright. Anyway. So yeah, not a lot has happened. You know. Not a lot has happened. Patrick is lonely. He's on home confinement and has nothing but time. Where's Grace? I'm not sure. Because I didn't even tell her I was going live. I just kind of... For one thing, I didn't know if my phone was going to be charged enough, and I also didn't know if I was going to be done editing that video. So I really didn't put up a notice. So, yeah, I don't blame anybody that doesn't know I'm live right now. Anyway, so yeah, she might even be napping. I don't know. But yeah, to be fair, I didn't even tell her. The county cops seemed like little boys. Maybe because I'm old, Kathy. My son said he was terrified in his bed. Did you guys see the person or hear the person? I think you've forgotten to put live notice out. I did, because I didn't know if I was really going to go live or not. So I didn't put out an early notice. No, I didn't. Napping at 10. Well, yeah, went to bed, I should say. Oops, got knocked out there for a second. But then again, her and I keep kind of strange hours. She keeps weird hours like I do. But no, she's probably or she could be with her family. I don't know. But yeah, I did not give her a heads up. I didn't give anybody a heads up. So anyway, again, I'm going to give Sarah's channel a shout out. Where is it? So she's been putting up shorts. She's been putting up long videos. Here we go. These are the ones I've been seeing coming up. And this is important because this is the day. I'll show you real quick if it spins around. There you go. It's Sarah's channel. And Patrick livid because he can't see Timmy. Reimbursing his friends, even though he was always going to do that anyway. Eric calling APS. This is on the shorts. Eric admits to calling APS. So as you can see, she's putting up a lot of shorts. What happened to Whittaker's money? And then she's got videos, longer stuff. So anyway, check her out. I could put her link in the chat here in a second. And you see that? There you go. There's the videos that she's got out, longer videos. And she did this one like a month ago, you guys. It's Mom Talk. Said Dad Talk. Mom Talk's back at Dad Talk today. Anyway, that's good. We gotta check that out. One second. Anyway, she's got all kind of gems in here. And anyway, so check her out. I'm gonna grab her link real quick, and I will put it in the chat. Let me see here. Oops, here. Let me just put her channel on there. Anyway, let me pop her link in there. So yeah, check out her. And she's got there we go. She's got a lot of clips in there. some stuff I didn't have. Copy. Oops. Let's see if I can pop this in the chat here. Let's see if I can do that. Paste. There it is. Okay, so there I just put the link in the chat for Sarah Little's channel. There you go. Mm-hmm. All right. I didn't. He said he heard the doorknob. Did you find Tweaky Fingers? No, I didn't. I looked today and I can't remember what I looked for about 5 minutes. Hey. I couldn't I can't remember what I put it under. So I'm gonna hope I just run across it accidentally. I do have a video up. I do have a video with them with that porch scene. So if nothing else, I can get it up in video. Tweaky Fingers. And then another time he said it was Crack Fingers. Was it Justin's people? Marsh? Tennessee, so sorry that Justin Oh, the people, yeah. I get what you mean. Because Justin got robbed too. Came up on the porch and tried to rob him. Timmy was I apologize for a smart remark. I was wrong. Timmy was pretending to read newspapers. Eric was saying BJ had Twinkie fingers. Oh, it's a Twinkie. It's Eric that's got the Twinkie fingers. BJ's got Twinkie fingers, and well, Eric's got Twinkie fingers. It was the last day he was there. Yeah, I know it was Friday the 5th. I know exactly the video you're talking about. I gotta find it. Yeah, I have it somewhere. Is it true BJ was in a car accident? I don't know about that. Where'd you hear about that, Marshmallow? She was in a car accident the other day. I don't know. Didn't hear about that. Where did you see it? Was it with their vehicle? And is it true Brandon filed a lawsuit against P? I don't know. I didn't hear about that, Marshmallow. Interesting. Well, there's Grace. I said good to see you, Grace. I said I put up such a short notice. I didn't even tell Grace. So anyway, thanks for coming in, Grace, with no notice. And everybody thinks you're coming in with no notice. No, do tell Marshmallow, where did you hear this stuff? Where are you getting this dirt at? I would like to see. Yeah, it was probably a rumor. Apparently BJ was in a wreck. Huh. Where'd you hear that? Yeah, good to see you tonight, Grace. Hope you're feeling well. I didn't know. I know, probably nobody does. Where you swing this at Marshmallow? Floating around Facebook. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I was even on Facebook today. I really wasn't on YouTube today. I did watch I watched Toddy's video about supposedly the APS said they're only there to build a house. I remember that too. They told Betty, we're here to help you build a house. Okay. APS building contractors. Marshmallow, hope you're feeling better today. Yes, we all hope Marshmallow's feeling better. I have zero proof. 110% do not and never have engaged with anyone on Facebook. BJ was in. Oh, interesting. Well, I will probably be looking up for that. And what about Brandon suing Patrick? How does that work? Because Brandon wasn't in the contract. And speaking of the contract, you guys, somebody emailed me a better copy of the contract. I don't know what they want me to say. I got it, who I got it from, but somebody gave me a pretty good photograph of the contract between Betty, Larry, Patrick and Eric. And you know what it looks like? It looks like somebody crunched the paper up, threw it in a trash can, and then later pulled it out of the trash can and trying to flatten it out. That says a lot. It belonged in the trash to begin with. But I saw that contract, and yes, Eric never signed it. Patrick's signature's on there. Larry's signature. They got shaky handwriting, Larry and Betty, but Larry and Betty both signed it, and no signature from Eric. Oh man, he thought of everything. He's amazing. A second. And it does say in that contract that all donations are going to go to the Whittakers, whether it's physical donation or something online. And so, anyway, that's not how that worked out. And really, he should have had a separate donation line for the Whittakers. You know what I mean? Because even with a good, honest bookkeeper, it would be kind of hard to sort all that out. Anyway, let me see. So maybe it's under. Let's see. Wow. Well, I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look it up. And I don't know who runs the Whittaker fan club, whatever it is. And then there's a Justice for Whittakers. I don't know. I'm not on Facebook. Oh, that's interesting. Wait just a cotton pick a minute here. Okay. So somebody's posting Timmy videos. Oh man, it just never stops. So okay. So they're still posting on the Whittaker family. I thought they weren't supposed to do that. Anyway. Eric found a technicality. Adult Protection said he couldn't post anything, but didn't say his friends can't. He found a loophole. All right. Anyway, I'm always shocked when I look through my files. What's even there? It's just like, good grief. Grace, there you are. Got bad weather coming in. I'm actually doing really good. Thank you for asking. Good. Well, except for the weather part. Kathy, do you remember on one of Eric's live streams, he said if he knew that he could have taken Timmy, I think you deleted that right in the middle of me reading it. I do. As a matter of fact, I just saw it. Hey, dear Jane, good to see you tonight. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I did. I just saw that clip that I have, and I'll show you. Yeah, he said, if I would have known I could have just taken Timmy and taken off, I would have. But I thought it would have been kidnapping. So I didn't. But he was kicking himself. He's like, oh, man, I could have just snatched the guy and ran. It's like, isn't that like kidnapping or human trafficking or something? I think the law frowns on that, just grabbing somebody off their porch and absconding with them. Let's see. Yeah, I just saw that clip when I was doing something. I'll pull it up. In fact, we could have a game called Name That Clip. And, okay. So yeah, you could bring it. Besides the Betty on the porch, I can't find that at the minute. But anything else, you just tell me, give me a subject, and I will bring up the clips on it. Because I have things kind of in categories. So. I don't know what category that last video I'm looking for is. Okay, so yeah. Well, welcome, Jane. Hope you're feeling well. All right, so yeah, oops. There we go. Goodness gracious. All right, let me get back in the chat here real quick. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm trying to put out more videos, kind of like in categories. You know what I mean, in groups. Yeah. He says. Huh. Right here. Eric would have taken Timmy if he knew it was legal. You want to see it? We'll pull her up. Let me just mute my chat here real quick. Yeah, I have it right here, Nazarene. Hold on, let me get my let me get my let me get my stand, and I'll play that clip because I just saw it. I just saw it. Hey TNT, good to see you tonight. Welcome. All right. All right, let me mute my chat. All right. All right, here it is. Eric would have taken Timmy if he knew it was legal. Yeah, let me unmute that. There we go. Okay. Let me know if you can hear the sound. Wait a second. Oh wait, I got it muted. Wait a second. And I'm just gonna say something before I play this clip. This clip, yeah, when he said he lost all his rights. In fact, Sarah just put up a video showing him saying, "You guys, I just found out I have no rights to the Whittakers." He thought he owned them like circus animals. I mean, anyway. So he just got told he can't take Timmy. He can't take Timmy. Just look at the eyes on this guy. Anyway. I don't see how some people don't see it. Right, go ahead, Eric. We'll pull up the closed caption too. And his bartender's mixing them a stiff one.
Because I knew what went here. So I never went home. I wanted to know what was going on. I would never have left TV that night if I would have knew I had the ability to take him with me. I would have been kidnapped. No, we've never been the player there.
Is this on full speed? No, it's on normal speed. It's the way he's talking. I gotta slow it down. Eric, you're just kind of. We're gonna slow him down because he's just manic as all hell. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that this was Wednesday. Let's see, 8th, 9th, 10th. It would have been Wednesday the 10th. The day that they're going home to Georgia finally. And on the 10th Wednesday is the third day the Whittakers were in custody. Wednesday the 10th, the hospital and the APS told Eric that he needs to just pack up and go home because he's not going to take Timmy with him. Eric thought he was going to have him last Friday. Betty said no. So when they were taken by adult protection, he thought on Monday, when they got snatched up, they'd hand him over to Eric like a football, and he could bring him back to Georgia with him. But Monday, it didn't happen. Tuesday, it didn't happen. And Wednesday, it still didn't happen. They said, no, Eric, not only can't you take him home with you, you can no longer come see the Whittakers in their hotel, because they had gone from the emergency room to a hotel. And so the third day, they stopped Eric and his friend Mark Douche here from going in, and they said, no, you're not seeing Timmy no more. So you can imagine what Timmy has probably communicated to the staff at this point, right? To where the point, like the first day on Monday, he thought they're going to hand him over. He's like, oh, you got to give me Timmy. I'm supposed to bring him home to Georgia, and we're going to watch fireworks after he just got ripped out of his home, traumatized, probably sedated, who knows. But he was ripped from his home on a calm Monday morning. Came in like storm busters, and they, police, ambulance, paramedics, a bunch of adult protection, and who knows what else. But they pulled up, ripped everybody out, strapped them to gurneys, brought them to the hospital. And lo and behold, when they get there, here's Eric, who they probably see as a monster at this point. And, you know, it probably would have been like one of them Alfred Hitchcock movies. You know what I mean? Goodness. Or Twilight Zone movies where, yeah, that happens. And then they go there and your tormentor's there waiting with this, you know, ready for you. Anyway. So he finally got told, and he said that all kinds of people were out to get them. And on this Wednesday, September 10th, he was told, not only told to go home, you can't see Timmy no more. Maybe we'll get you a FaceTime someday. But also, you know, it was the day Charlie Kirk died, and Eric somehow related that to himself. Somehow he connected the dots to himself, and he thought that all these people were out to get him, and he'll be the next Charlie Kirk, and it just crazy. So anyway, they leave the hospital. They got their bags packed. Mark Douche over here is the lead bartender, and so they're headed back. And that's pretty much how I'm gonna set this video, this clip.
Stay on social media, guys, because I do.
Can you hear it?
Well, when you went here on Sunday, I never went home.
Yep. So this was Wednesday. You guys on social media, he pretended he went home. He said, I never went home. No, he was there trying to get Timmy every day till they told him to scram.
Stay on social media, guys, because I do. Well, when you went here on Sunday, I never went home. I wanted to know what was going on with Timmy. I would never have left Timmy that night if I would have knew I had the ability to take him with me. I thought it would be kidnapping. No, Timmy's an adult. He's never been declared mentally incapable.
Then why were you trying to adopt him, idiot?
You know that I thought they would get home here to call the cops. They would love to pin something on me.
He thought if he grabbed Timmy, they would call the cops. Of course they would. Just because he's not declared an incapacitated adult doesn't give the right to just grab him and bring him to another state to make money off of him. Goodness gracious. And this is slowed down like 50%. And he's still talking fast. Anyway, he's ramped up.
I didn't know that. I thought they would get home here to call the cops. They would love to pin something on me, but Timmy ran
and that's a bunch of crap. You know, he was filming everything. He had his douche there holding the camera for everything. If Timmy had ran to the car and said, "Take me with you," or whatever he says, he would have had that on video. He would have loved to have that. He would have given anything to have Timmy run and say, "Are you coming back? Please take me with you." And we just saw that Timmy and his family were scared to death. Eric was up there screaming at all of them, telling them to call the police, tormenting them all. Timmy had the newspaper up, didn't even want to look at him. And we're supposed to believe Timmy put that newspaper down and ran when Eric left and said, "Take me with you." Okay. And he always counts how long the hugs are. You know, do you notice that whenever he talks about getting hugged, him, Robert Mass hugging Timmy, everybody, no matter how long, or who it is, he'll tell you how long they hugged him. This hug was 15 to 20 seconds. Okay.
Timmy ran to that car and hugged me for 15, 20 seconds because he didn't want to let go. The only thing he said, stayed right here beside him, was today. And I had started learning.
Bullshit.
You're coming back for me today. I shook my head no, and the look on his face that told the whole story.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. If Timmy wanted to go with Eric, he would have went with Eric. And he would have told adult protection when he's in their custody, "I want to go with Eric." Nope. Timmy told everybody, "Keep me away from Eric." So this is bullshit. Ran to him. Today. Yeah, okay. Oh, and he said, "I just started learning his vernacular." Okay. You just told everybody you taught him, you know. It's so funny because I have clips of Patrick claiming to have taught Timmy how to talk, and I have clips of Eric saying that he taught him how to talk.
That told the whole story.
Yeah, sure did.
He was getting a shower twice a day.
Okay, who needs a shower twice a day? Seriously. Why is he having a shower twice a day? This is creepy. Oh, and it happened to be in your hotel. His head was healed. No, it wasn't. He was clean. He was fed. He was clean and fed in his house.
His head was healed. He was clean. He was fed. Go back and watch that video when he woke up and he was watching Barton. I've never seen Tim that happy.
No, actually. Total bullshit. I've never seen Timmy sad and cry and scream bloody murder until you came. That's the truth. Let's see here. Back in the chat. Let's see. Boy, I missed a lot of comments in that. All right, do you remember when Eric said, "Yep, sounds like AI chat typing"? What? Let's see. Let's see. It was a circus. He wanted his own 3-ring circus. Yeah. Yeah. How about Clarence Oliver possibly being Joanne Driver, who actually has a long history of supporting scammers? And yes, I can absolutely say that because her investigation was 5 years ago when Joanne Driver was on. Yes, I can say that she was involved in several scammer investigations. Was before Patrick. Clarence Oliver? No, Clarence Oliver seems to be biased in favor of Patrick. But I don't know. Names aren't familiar to me. Yeah, I don't know Joanne Driver. I got so upset today looking at the video you posted because Patrick didn't do shit to help the family. He could have. I know he had a broken leg, but he could have made some phone calls. Yeah, he could. He done everything else with a broken leg. He went to Airbnb. He went to eat. He did all kinds of things with it. Driving around all the time. Joanne Driver is Patrick's love bug. Really? Did I not say that this is very pro Patrick? I mean, you can pick up the vibe that whoever's doing that Clarence Oliver videos is definitely pro Patrick. And Patrick also posts all those videos on his Facebook. Yeah, Patrick posts the Clarence Oliver videos on his Facebook. I mean, on his YouTube. I will say, and if I'm wrong later, okay, but Clarence is Joanne. Yeah, I don't know who Joanne is. Huh. I watched those live shows and totally saw a change in their relationship, meaning Patrick and Eric relationship. Yeah. Go to the last date in your clips. I did. I looked up last day. I looked up September. Yeah, I pretty much tried everything right now. Hold on a second. I'm trying to keep the comments so I don't miss any. No, he didn't really do anything to help him as far as I could see. All right, here's what I left out. Hey, David. Good evening to David. Welcome. Sent star for 2 jewels. Thank you, TNT, for the 2 jewels star. Grace assigned to David. Hey, up yours. Good to see you tonight. Calendar. Thank you. Good to see you tonight. Up yours, or this morning, I should say, for you. Early morning. Sorry, y'all. I ate enough veggies. I'm bringing up the oatmeal pies and Suzy Q's. And by the way, older woman said today she hadn't seen the Suzy Q in years. Yeah, I don't know if I have either. I don't know if I've even heard that name for a long time. Yep, thank you. I think gonna cash out big on my little star. Is your little star? Hey, up yours? Well, thank you, TNT. I see signs of severe delusional behavior. He really believes that. Yeah, that's the thing, Red Frog. I think he does. I think he believes what he's saying. You know, I've known people like that. Like, they'll keep repeating something and they'll actually believe it and, like, fight you over it. Payday coming up, Grace. Red Frog. Let's see, Grace. Am I missing anybody? Hopefully not. Let's see, TNT. I love Payday. Freaking groceries are crazy high. So glad I got my homegrown veggies. Yeah. It does help in the summer, that's for sure. Timmy was not happy at all. Not when he was with Eric, that's for sure. Newspaper? Maybe. Grace, what would she have tweaky fingers under? I don't know. Gang saw here, yep. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to have to come across that by accident. Or, like I said, it's on one of my videos. Yeah, I'll pull up one more try here. See if I can find it. Might even be in my shorts. No, I don't think it is. I think, yeah. It was probably at least 5 minutes long, though. Let's see. No, but every time I dig through here, I find more interesting stuff. How about a GoFundMe account? Timmy won't miss Lorraine. I promise Timmy will get a house if it's the last thing I do. I taught Timmy how to use deodorant. Last minute BJ home video I forgot to play, Eric. I don't even know what that means. Some of these I don't even remember even clipping. Let's see. Yeah, I just don't see it. Huh. I have the last goodbye. Betty wronged him. Yeah, there's a lot that I'd never even posted, you guys. That's weird. I've made videos I've never even posted. Eric and Patrick are two cult leaders. Followers just believe anything they say. I know, that is weird. Hey Daphne, good to see you tonight. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah. Any other clips you want to see? Because I can pull them up. I started with kind of not a full battery, so I'm at 49%. I suppose we'll got at least another half hour. Good evening, Not My Monkeys. Hope you're doing well. I hope your day went good today. I know you said it went, but anyway, I hope the results are good. I had time ago, no notifications, so glad I was good. Yeah, we're glad too. Yeah, and I did put up, and here's the thing with YouTube. They'll really only, now last I checked, they had this thing a couple years ago where they only put out 2 notifications for each channel. And so the third time you put something up, nobody sees it that day. And so I might have used my 2 notifications up already. Has anyone pulled out fall decorations yet? No, but you know what? I went to the Dollar General last week and they had fall decorations in their store. Thanksgiving stuff. And in fact, they already have Halloween candy out. Like, what is this? August, September? Like, it'll be stale by then, won't it? Yeah. They really push those holidays to make the most out of their money, and make the most money or whatever. Who remembers when Patrick said that he was going to make Timmy the richest inbred? Wow, Nazarene, I do not. I would love to see that. I believe it, though. I believe it. The richest inbred. Well, that's, yeah. Yeah, probably Valentine's. Yeah, they'll be rolling out Valentine's. Yeah, I'm surprised Christmas stuff isn't out yet. So I'm late to the party. I'm kind of having my own party here. My party is getting old already. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Not My Monkeys. I hope you feel better tomorrow. There's Christmas up here next to Halloween. Yeah. He was on someone's live stream? Really? Well, he only went on 2 live streams. So it's one of those. And speaking of those live streams, I am thinking about putting up a video together with my clips from those other live streams, and one in particular. I went to Hobby Lobby tonight and got some fall decorations and Christmas fabric. It's 50% off. 50% off before Christmas? That's crazy. They probably got too much. Still way too hot in Alabama to think about fall. Yeah. It starts to feel a little fallish here in August sometimes. I didn't invite us. No, I don't think I did. But if you're talking to me, I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, the day kind of went fast. So. Anyway, yeah. And speaking of that, because I got a lot of clips that contradict pretty much everything he's saying. A last goodbye. Betty wronged him. Patrick got bad rap. That is weird. I got 11-minute video I never put up unless it's just a really long clip. But yeah, here we'll pull it back. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. Patrick's case, it seems to be not doing too much. You'd have to ask him. I do know that court stuff takes a long time. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, here, this is interesting. Here, I'll show you some. I'll show you some of these videos. A second. Look at this one here. June 23rd. This is when Patrick first started going over to the Whittakers. In fact, this is before Eric ever even showed up, because he didn't even go there to the end of June. So, June 23rd, 2025. Lorraine doesn't look happy with Patrick, and she's got a bandage on her arm from a blood draw. As a matter of fact, when people come up, more than once I've seen it, when people say, "How you doing?" she points to her where she gets her blood drawn. I mean, you guys want to see that one? Her not looking happy with Patrick. Let's see. Let me go back in the chat. I'll see what the vote is. If you want to see that one, that's interesting. Because Lorraine isn't dumb, you know what I mean? Just because she can't, speak fluent English, or hardly any, it doesn't mean she doesn't know what's going on, and she don't know right from wrong and who's good and who's bad. I think actually Lorraine was wise to a lot of this stuff. Hobby Lobby? I think I've been in there once. I still have a couple glasses left in my jug. I'd gladly share it with y'all. 45 miles away. I still want to go. Your power bill was $752. Holy cow. If mine goes over 100, it makes me mad. I'm disappointed in myself. Yeah, I can't imagine a bill that high for 1 month. It's crazy. Think again, my party's a shitty one. Colonoscopy in the morning. You don't want my jug. I was thinking I thought you had it today, but yeah, today you're doing the prep. Nothing like a colonoscopy prep. Yeah, actually, I just drank a bunch of water. I'll pass, but thank you for the offer. Yeah, I got a big tumbler full of ice water here, and I just, I think I drank too much. But anyway, they can have my portion. 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 3 level, plus in-ground pool that pulls most power, and it's been so hot. I must sell though and get something smaller and simple. Yeah, there you go. Hobby Lobby is worth a trip if you like crafts and decor. Yeah. Monkey, I told my oncologist and gastro, 4th and 16th month, and they say it's pulling out polyps. I don't know. Yeah, it's literally shitty. The shitty time. Colonoscopy preps can be real shitty. And that's true. Let's see. Yeah, it is how. Yeah. All right, let's see Lorraine. I've not seen this clip since last year, so I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna pull it up. Let's see how she does that. And this was when they first got Patrick on their porch. We're gonna see how this looks here. I gotta watch my battery because I don't have a whole lot. Hey Grace, I said I was thinking about, because people want to talk about Bible and religion and stuff. I was thinking about doing Theology Thursdays, right? Because basically theology is the study of God and the divinity and stuff. So I could do that every Thursday night.
All right. You having a good day today? You want to talk to the doctor?
No wonder I clipped this. No wonder I clipped this. This is June 23rd. This is before Eric even came into the picture. It's just Patrick over there doing videos. And Patrick's new there. He's been probably going over about a month. Maybe tops a couple times. So look, I wish I could get this closer. Hold on. I think I can. I think I can. You can do it. All right, let's get a good look at Lorraine here. Hold on a second. All right. No, guys, don't do that. All right, I'm retired. If I get this a close, so you can get the full effect here. Can you see her? All right. All right. So he's. I haven't seen this since last year. I think it's funny. All right. And look, you guys, this is. Wait, hold on a second. This is the Whittaker family. All right. This is the page that somebody's posting on right now. Somebody that says that they're in New York is running this page now. But anyway, this is just when Patrick before Eric even got involved. So, all right.
All right. Hey, you having a good day today? You want to talk to the doctor? All right. Hey, you having a good day today? You want to talk to the doctor? All right. Yeah.
Does she look thrilled? Remember when Mark used to show up? And people got it all wrong, because I'm going to show you something. Over here in the comments section, people think that Lorraine is just like dazed out, right? And as you can see, she did go to the doctor, got her blood drawn. So she always points to her arm when someone asks her how she's doing. And she just got her blood drawn. But look what people are writing, because this is when people don't even know Whittaker's except for Mark. This is one of Patrick's first videos that he did with the Whittakers. They're right here. Lights are on, nobody's home. Eyes are open, but she doesn't know what's going on. She needs to be in a rest home. She has no idea in what world she's in, keep bringing those videos or something. I don't know. But yeah, you saw she was not impressed with Patrick. And no wonder I clipped that. Yeah, she's not happy. She's singing. Oh, you know what? She probably had a vision of what's going to happen, a premonition or something. You know. Hey, Caleb. Yeah. It's the pool that doesn't. I loved my pool. Hated the extra expenses though. Yeah. And Kathy won't sell us her fabric. Yeah, I should show you the fabric sometime. Yeah. Yeah. It's ingrown. It's killing my power, but yeah. Sounds nice though, Marshmallow. I seen a video on YouTube a while back that the guy said that he was a neighbor of the Whittakers family, and he said Ray every month. He said Ray was at the doctor every month. Well, for sure, Timmy and Lorraine and Betty have to go every month to get their heart meds. It's a white fluffy dessert. I thought it was candy. I'll look for the video. Maybe Justin's in New York. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she does. She looks distraught. She looks stressed out. I will say this in Patrick's defense, his puppy post, that mother dog wasn't his. Moose is responsible now for the babies, and Mom took off. People bashed him without knowing. How does the mom take off? You know what I mean? Moose, I thought Moose, sired the batch. Moose was the breeder had Moose father knocked the mom up. I don't know. That'll be only time I agree with Patrick. The mother dog ran up. Where did it run off to though? Stop. He's with the FBI in a secret meeting can't disclose. Oh, Justin, yeah. Who Caleb is? Well, Caleb never really gets disciplined because he's a baby, and so he just does whatever he wants. Even though I ask him 100 times not to do something, he's just he's like a baby to me. He'll always be a baby. So he never really gets disciplined. The other two, I just say something, they do it. My Caleb just looks at me and keeps doing it. They live in a holler, many dogs. That guy, Brian, said it was a stray. Brian said something about the dogs? So the mom ran off and left the puppies with Patrick? Huh. Yeah. So yeah, I just kind of have to ask him and bribe him and stuff to do something, but yeah. He kind of just does what he wants. And that's why one of the dogs is jealous of him because he gets babied so much. But I'm trying not to baby him in front of people. Hey Donna, good to see you tonight. Have you heard how BJ's doing? No, but somebody said she was in a car accident. Is that true? Is BJ in a car accident? Brian is running for mayor of the holler? Yes, it does. So, Donna, you too, Kathy? It does happen. Huh. Yeah, I heard, but I don't know what the source is. Like, where are people getting this information from? Yeah, see here. Whittaker family Facebook, Manhattan, New York. But you know what? Anybody can put anything on their thing. 5 reviews. Let's see what the reviews are. What is they're posting? Susan left a review. Look at you, Susan. This is a fake. Here. I guess I can move it off a little bit. Recent reviews. Susan's on it. But this is the real one because it's got like tens of thousands of subscribers and it's got all the videos. And it used to say Eric Carroll was the owner. This is a fake page. Scammer. August 3rd. 3 members were removed by APS for exploitation. The APS and West Virginia State Police shut down the Whittaker social media platforms. Whoever is still running this page is going to be catching new charges. Gorilla Perez says it's scamming, not real money scam. Scammers don't bother looking at the official page because scammers are running that page too, exploiting this family for self gain. This is a fake scammer, not verified. Hell, even the verified page wasn't nothing but a bunch of scammers running it. Yeah, true. Even if you get to the real one, it's still scammers. Whether they're the real page or not, it's still a scammer. Yeah, I don't know it. Where are people getting this VJ in an accident? Yeah. Where can I find this information? I hope she's okay. Is Patrick selling puppies? Yes, yes, he is. Yes. Liz? Huh? Huh. So Brian knows about the dogs? Hello to Donna. Yeah, I hope they have good homes. Yeah, so Patrick is selling the puppies. I don't know how much. He was of odd. Yep, it was on her YouTube. Oh, really? On her YouTube? BJ, I don't think has a YouTube. She's got a Facebook. I heard that BJ was in Iraq, but there's zero verification. Betty Hernandez. Brian said he ran for mayor before. Really? Mayor of... I just lost my place. He said he ran before. Susan says so much. Yeah, she did. Yeah, last time Brian, he ran, he got 36 votes. That's probably his family members. You know what's scary? That Facebook page, look at people putting their phone number in. My God, they're putting their phone numbers in it. It is pouring rain here. We had some rain last night. I was really happy because it's been a drought here, but some people are getting too much. BJ is pretty banged up. It is true. Really behind the beat online. Good to see you tonight. Welcome. I seen zero. Brandon would have said. Donna, probably only 45 people voted. TNT is supposed to have tornado weather in here in a bit. Welcome to Behind the Wheel. I mean, Behind the Beat. I'm sorry. I'm looking at 2 different things. Look up Joanne, aka Clarence. Marsh, you live close to me. Dang it. My finger's trying to text too fast. BJ has YouTube with 1 video on it asking for help. Well, okay, let me look. Thank you, Nazreen. I heard that that Nelson got deported. Is that true? Did he get deported? I mean, that's, people assuming that he was illegal. I don't know if he was or not. Let's see. There's a lot of Betty Hernandez. Kind of a common name. What does her icon look like? Oh my gosh, you know how many Betty Hernandez there is? That's a lot of. What does her icon look like? Holy crap, there's a whole page of Betty Hernandez. That's a really common name. Oops, hold on a second. Nazreen. BJ has YouTube. Welcome, Patricia. And BJ said the 8th she has liver cancer. Really? Yes, TNT. I'm in the white van with cheese. Under BJ Hernandez. Kathy, do you have all? I have live chat on. Yeah. So let's see. What does her icon look like? Because I'll show you. There's a lot. I'm not talking to you guys. The dog thinks I'm going to show him something. But yeah, there's a lot of Betty Hernandez. Look at all these Betty Hernandezes. Betty Hernandezes is a lot. You guys know. Chill out. You're not doing nothing. Because I said so. Look at all these Betty Hernandezes. A lot. Anyway. Getting close. Look at all these Betty Hernandezes. Yeah, I don't know. There's pages and pages of Betty Hernandez's. So yeah, I need to narrow it down. Don't make me throw in an Airbnb and cheese. Yeah. But I'm not getting the Airbnb and buying cheese unless I get to abduct somebody in my white van. Anybody? She is on YouTube. I know it's Betty Hernandez, but my email. Oh, hey, Ernie. Check my email. Okay, did you put up the hold on. Good to see you tonight, Ernie. Hope you're having a good day. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here. Okay, he's got one about BJ. Oh, you're kidding. Here's a picture of her. Here's a picture of her in the hospital. Okay. Did you write something on it? Or just show me the pictures? Should I show the pictures? Ernie, should I show the pictures or what? Where'd you get these? Yeah, she's in the hospital. Hold on, let me look at the other one. Oh yeah, she jacked up. Pull up time. Ernie, should I show these pictures? And where'd you get? Where are you getting this stuff? There's nothing. There's no text on here. I might have to get some more water. Yeah, I've seen all the music stuff on here. Can I show these pictures of BJ? Ernie? Huh. Huh. Any van pulls up with food, I'm in. Yours. I'll take my chances too, Marshmallow. We can both hop in that van. And, yeah, I'll take my chances. Especially if something really good. It's orange. Marshmallow. Her icon is orange. Hold on a second. Ernie, tell me if I can show these pictures. I don't know if you want me to or not. It's BJ in the hospital. Well, here's an orange one. 1 subscriber. What's the numbers behind her thing? That ain't her. That one's in Spanish. Alright, hold on. Let me pick out all the orange ones. This one wasn't it. This was all in Spanish. Alright, we're just gonna go up and pick out the orange ones. Hopefully there's probably not too many. Here's one right up on top. First one. Let's see if that's her. 3 subscribers, maybe? Alright. I don't know. Beauty and the Beast? No. Korea? No, that ain't her. She ain't Korean. Hold on a second. Let's see. Keep going. Betty Hernandez, 19 subscribers. It could be her. I8I. Yeah, I'd have to. Oh, there she is. We got it. Bingo. Over here, Sarge. We found something. All right. August 18th. You guys see that? I will subscribe. I will subscribe. All right. These are shorts or what? 8/18. Let's see. 18. Hold on a second. Oh, so she only has. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's look. Get a little closer here. So here is. So September 19th looks like she posted her first one. Over here. August 8th. August 8th, and then 10 days later on the 18th. Is that today? What's the date? This was yesterday, Wednesday. All right, let's see what we got here.
You can tell it has been increased since my cash app $ BJ 72178. Thank you. I've been in a crisis.
She's been in a car accident and she was in pain. Okay. She said if you have anything to send her on the cash app, here's another one. That's one with her leg.
BJ,
This is BJ, she said.
turn around where you can see me. I was in a car wreck last night, and I'm in the hospital. So if you please donate anything. Hey, this is BJ. Turn around where you can see me. I was in a car wreck last night, and I'm in the hospital. So if you please donate anything.
There's that one. Oh, here's, okay, so let's go before the car accident, okay? Actually, let's go all the way, hold on a second. Let me get more water, hold on a second. All right, all the way over here. We're gonna pull up this first one that she did September 19th.
Hi, this is BJ. Mary Whittaker's daughter. I'm posting this video. We are trying to raise money to get us a lawyer to get my aunt, my uncle, and my cousin back. We really miss them. We've been doing a lot of things, but we need a good lawyer. So if you can find any kindness in your heart to help us, please donate.
Wait, this is last September. This was a year ago, September 2025. So this, scratch this, this was last year. So this was like 2 weeks after they were taken. All right. So this is last year. This must have been our only one up. All right. Let's go back. I don't know if they still are trying to get a lawyer or not. But that, okay, so we're going to go 2026. This is this year. This is just...
You can donate anything. Please send to our cash app, $BJ72178. Thank you. I've been in a car accident. I've been
That's weird. That's the sound from the last one. Okay.
talking to the doctor and they think I have a If you would like to donate, you can do so by my cash app. It's $BJ7217. Talking to the doctor and they think I have a If you would like to donate, you can do so by my cash app. It's $BJ7217.
Okay. So August 8th, that would have been when she had the accident. On Tuesday, that would have been 9, 10. Okay. So this is about a week before the accident, then you got the accident. All right. So this is last year. Wait. This year's last year, when she's asking for the money for the lawyer. Here we have her, these two, which were August 8th. A couple weeks ago, she said she's been to the doctor, might have liver cancer, wants to donate. And now, 10 days later, she's got a video on the 18th, which was yesterday, saying that she was in a car accident and also asking for donations. So there you go. Thank you for whoever did that. Whoever got me, for all you guys who figured out how to get me to that channel. Let me get back in the chat. Hold on a second. These pictures look different though. Ernie, are these pictures look different. Did anyone see the link I put up? No, Donna. I don't know if, I think only the moderators can put links up. All right. Just the pic, she is wanting help. Show them, okay, I'll show you the pics that I got, that he sent me. Hold on a second. Because these photographs look a little bit different. This might have been right after the accident. All right. All right, here's one picture. Oops. Unplug this. It's one picture. And it looks like she's got an air cast on her left leg. The other picture, see? That's an air cast. And so, I don't know, maybe a fracture, but maybe a fracture with a cut or something that they have to take it off. So anyway, it looks like she jacked up her leg. Yeah, show them, okay. Make sure I didn't skip any comments. Creeper van, yes. Creeper van, they got treats in those creeper vans. Free candy. All right. All right. Thank you, Patricia, for getting me to that channel. With the orange icon. In fact, if you pull it up, it is one of the first orange icons. Has anyone seen End of Oak Street? Freaking awesome. Nope. You got them from her? You got these from BJ? Yeah, no, I was supposed to call a couple weeks ago and I didn't. No Dead End Road, that's a horror movie. Ernie is the van driver, plot twist. I put a link up. Well, thank you, Donna. BJ is asking for donations to help her. She wants them sent to her Cash App. Today, Marsh, we're good if he's driving. I watched it today. It was so good. I think I lost my spot here. Did she say she was on a bicycle? No, she said she was in a car wreck. All right. Paducah? That's the video I was talking about. Yes, okay, Marsh Paducah, okay. Anyone seen the link? No, only the moderators can put links up. Donna, what are you trying to link? I think she meant the link. She was trying to put up the BJ's channel. You're just north of me. I mean, hey, Susan. Oh, hey, Susan says so much. Good to see you tonight, Susan. Welcome. We saw your review on the Whittaker page. I mean, hey, Susan. I freaking hate my fingers. It's okay, Grace. I was a link to BJ and Kathy found it. Thank you, Donna. Thank you for that. Drop the link to BJ's. Okay, can do. All right. She has 19 subscribers. We'll see how many subscribers she can pick up. Let's see. Your review on what? On the Whittaker page. On the Whittaker Facebook page, I think it was. This is BJ's channel link in the comment section. I just looked. Oh my gosh, TNT. I know. Look at radar. She said something about a bicycle. Did she? On this video I just played? Sympathy selfies. My review on what? On yeah, that. Here, let me see. Do I still have it up? Yeah. Yeah, here. You were calling out the Whittaker page for being scammers. Right here. This, I don't know if it's a fake page or not, but yeah. So I was curious and I clicked on the reviews because there was like 5 reviews. And I clicked on, and here you are. Here's your review, outing them for who they are. So anyway, yeah, I just kind of stumbled on that. Yep. That is funny. Let's see. I did just like think you're getting far worse than we are. Well, you all see how things work out. Kathy Dunn connected 2 followers in the same area. There you go. Small world sometimes. She has 22 now. She's gonna think she hit the lottery with all the subscribers. Yeah, right? That's right, Marjorie. Oh no, I listened to it. She said hospital, not bicycle. Yeah, she's in the hospital. Said she was in a car wreck. So, you know what that means? Maybe Larry and her are now out of a vehicle again. I don't know. She might have been a passenger. You know what I mean? We don't know. But it is her left foot. Normally that's the driver, but yeah, we'll see. Preparing for power out. I don't know if it is true or not, but I was told that BJ draws a disability check. Apparently, most people in the area do. Yeah. And, I guess it's safe to assume she probably has health insurance. You know what I mean? Is it true Larry broke his hip? Well, was he in the car accident too? I didn't hear about that, Marshall. This is terrible. That's a bad news night. Is it true? He was in the car accident too? Huh. I don't know. Cool. Hey, you know what? Ernie, do you, maybe you know, was Ernie, was Larry in the vehicle? You're right, Susan. BJ looks bad. She looks like she's 79. Yes, she does. Because last fall, she looked pretty good. She actually looked healthy last September. In fact, I'll show you the before and after, because she does. She looks very like she's aged a lot. And that could have been the stress of her family being taken away. That was her family. Small world. Jeanette saw seashells from Toddy's channel. It's only 20 miles from me too. Small world for sure. Wow. That's cool. Yes, we're literally 40 miles away. Caleb, where's the cat? Yeah. Caleb, where's the kitties? Don't even get involved though. What happened to Kathy? Why? What do you mean what happened to me? Am I gone? Can you guys not hear me? My microphone's on, I think. All right, let's get this out of the picture. I went to Kansas back in 1984. I like the, you know what? Yeah. So you guys remember that group Kansas? Oh, you can hear me? Okay, thank you. Remember that group Kansas? My favorite song in the whole world was Dust in the Wind, right? And recently I just saw the video from back, I don't know when it was, in the 70s or 80s, Dust in the Wind. That is it's not what I expected. Anyway, just strange. They all look like wrestlers with long hair in like tuxedos. It's playing violins and stuff. It's kind of strange. Yeah, I love that song, Dust in the Wind. In fact, yeah, it was one of the first recordings I ever tried to do. I brought home a cassette player from school. I had to sign it out of the library, and I recorded Dust in the Wind. I love that song. Had to wait for it to come on the radio. Yeah, a second. But anyway, that was, and you know what else was a really, really weird video that I just saw for the first time? Remember that song Men at Work? I come from a land down under. That was a weird video. I never saw it in all these decades. Yeah, I'll show you. Oh my gosh, you talk about bizarre. I'm just going to show you a picture of it. What a weird, I'm thinking, how did I never see that? And I kind of ruined this. I mean, not ruined the song, but I just wish I wouldn't have seen that. What a strange, because when they first started, when MTV came out, they started doing these, music videos, right? Which was cool. Back in like late 70s, early 80s or whatever. But yeah, such a weird, It's such a weird video. It's like, oh my God, I'm glad I never saw that. But yeah, what a weird video. I'll show you real quick. I just saw it the other day. I'm like, that looks like a Saturday Night Live skit. But yeah, here, this is from the video. Yeah, what a weird video. All of it was weird. Yeah, this part here, the one guy's juggling, the other guy's dancing, the other guy's pretending they're shoveling. Man, that was a weird video. I'm thinking, I don't know how I never saw that, but I was glad I never did. So I really like that song too. Yeah, Dust in the Wind. Yeah, look at that video. They're all in like blue tuxedos or something. I can't remember. But they're like dressed and they got real long hair and they look like wrestlers. It's just really bizarre. And I think they're all brothers. Yeah. Train spotter near, say, Nader Paducah. Yeah. Take shelter, Marsh. Your tornado siren sounding? Remember the song that is played across African desert for aliens? I don't remember that. I want my MTV. I like that song, actually. I still like it. No Marsh, not yet. Lots of thunder and lightning. Didn't the girl who played Dorothy in Slippers, wasn't the ruby slippers like worth $500,000? Yeah. The real was, when my kids were younger, I brought them to the Smithsonian Institute. Well, I brought my son. I got 2 free tickets from work. Anyway, my work gave me the tickets to get in the Smithsonian, and I had 3 tickets, and it was me and my son, and a neighbor girl came with us too. And one of the things in Smithsonian, it was a traveling Smithsonian Institute, and they had the Wizard of Oz. They had Dorothy's ruby red slippers behind glass. Yeah, I saw them in person. Yeah, it was really weird back then. Is Ernie still here? Ernie, are you still here? It's played continually. Yeah, I don't know if Ernie's still here. I think he sometimes plays it while he's working. Not sure. Ernie, you're being paged to the front desk. Yeah, well, I'd like to ask Ernie a few questions. I could email him. If he's busy, he's busy. Yeah, Africa by Toto. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah, no Ernie? He might be busy. He might be listening, but he might be busy. So yeah, I don't know. But no, she's not looking well. That's the song. Yeah. Come from the land of down under. Yeah. Africa, yep. Let me pull up her thing again. There she is. All right. And so, I mean, we don't even know what Betty and Larry look like after a year. You guys been almost a year. But yeah, she does not look as healthy as she did a year ago. So this was last September. She looked pretty healthy. And when she was on the porch in her plaid jacket doing that video, she looked pretty healthy. But she does not look healthy a year later. She does look sick. She said her doctor thinks she might have liver cancer. So probably what's happening is her liver enzymes are high or whatever. Usually if you have liver cancer, the liver is the filter for your blood. And what happens when it goes out is your eyes get jaundiced and the whites of your eyes will turn yellow. It's a bizarre looking thing. And your skin turns yellow too. Yep. So yeah, she does not look healthy. Which is kind of weird because here's on the 8th, she did not look very healthy, but actually 10 days later, she kind of looks actually healthier in the hospital after the accident. I don't know. I hope she's not sick. She doesn't look well. So anyway, sick, then in a car accident. So anyway, I wish her the best. I wish them all the best. Like I said, who knows what Larry and Betty look like a year after all this trauma. You know, that's played for the aliens. The aliens, they like that song? You can now. Solar powered loop in the Namib Desert for aliens. I didn't know about that. No, you guys, you're not doing anything. Alright. I was watching my battery here. So yeah, anyway. So I guess that is excuse me. I guess it's true. I guess it's true. The rumors, we found out where they are coming from, that she was in the accident, because there she is. You know. I wish she would do an update video, you know what I mean? Like, tell everybody how she's doing. Mars 6 speakers mounted on white pillars. Where's that at? In the desert? I don't know if I've ever heard of the Namib Desert. What country is that in? Is it by Area 51? No, you guys, just chill out. No, I'm not doing nothing. Anyway. Does anyone remember the band America? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's in Africa? Huh. Yeah. You know, Egypt, though, Egypt goes back thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Their religions and everything else, and their history, long before probably the Bible. Yeah, Horse with No Name. Yeah, I like that. I remember as a kid doing my chores to that song. That's them, yeah. But yeah, so Egypt and Africa, they have the pyramids and all this. They say they had all this technology, ancient technology and all this stuff. I don't know. It's interesting. There's a lot of things to study over there in Egypt. We're still alive. Dear Jane says, I've been to the desert on a horse with no name. Felt good to get out of the rain. The desert, you can remember your name, because there ain't no one there to give you no pain. Dust on my saddle, mud on my boots. I don't know what that's from. Thank you, Jane. Yeah, I used to love that song. I remember being little. Yeah. Mars tornadoes yet? Yeah. Sometimes I do play old songs, and when you play a couple old songs from the 70s, they'll suggest a bunch of more songs from the 70s. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I just blast it loud here. Even in the summer with my windows open, because there ain't no neighbors to hear me complain. TNT, did you hear about the solar speakers that a couple of horseback riders discovered playing weird audio on Mount Shasta? Like thousands of speakers. Huh, it's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Susan. Music is food for the soul. A lot of times when I get done doing a video, I'll blast some music to wash Eric out of my brain and Patrick. It's a good, it's like a wash machine. No, Grace, the song I speak of is real, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right, I guess I'll wrap it up at 2 hours. I got about 6 more minutes. My dogs are getting all antsy, and my tumbler number 1 with the straw is empty, and my battery's draining fast. But never Sweet Cab. Nope, he never gets yelled at. You know, he never gets disciplined. And he really doesn't have to. He's really, yeah, he don't really need to be disciplined. He's a baby. We have to find Marsh first. No, Caleb's a baby, huh? It kind of is annoying that he just does what he wants, but he's so cute. Well, thank you, Susan, for the gift. Much appreciated. Sent a treat for 5 jewels. Look at Susan says so gave you guys a biscuit. Ouch, ouch. Don't jump up on me. No, it's right there. She gave you a biscuit. A biscuit. Yes. A biscuit. She has bad storms. Yeah, stay safe, you guys. That's for sure. That's for the baby. Oh, the baby. You guys don't get that. It's just the baby. Only babies get treats. Thank you so much, Susan. I appreciate that. And Caleb appreciates it. I'll bust it into 3 and give it to all 3 of them. Don't worry. Anyway. Yeah. Over her, I'm just slightly north. Huh. You guys be safe. Well, Susan sent a treat for 5 jewels. Well, look at that. Actually, there's probably 5 biscuits. So we got 10 biscuits now, you guys. We got 10 biscuits. 3, 6, 9. No. That's 3 biscuits. Caleb, stop. It's 3 biscuits apiece and 1 left over for me. Okay? All right. Yeah, they're happy. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, TNT. TNT sent a star for 2 jewels. Thank you. That will be my snack. They can have the biscuits. I'll go for the star jewels. Huh? Yeah, make it off. Get me something to eat. They just ate before I came on, so they're probably ready to go out and play. Anyway, I was supposed to go to the store today, and I just didn't feel like it. So I'll be forced tomorrow to go. The doggies out of there. A few things, huh? I had to make a vet appointment for one of the cats. Cat's got diarrhea really bad. And he's mostly outside, but I bring him in sometimes. I notice he's got bad diarrhea. And he has had it for a while. And so, anyway, he's got an appointment for next week. So, anyway, it's always something. Y'all know we are always here. Thank you, Kathy. And y'all are like true internet friends, family. Thank you, Marshmallow. Likewise, you guys are friends and family to me, too. What is the name of your intro song? It's called The Statement by Neffex. 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 It's called The Statement. And if you read the words to it, it's supposed to inspire people to not listen to the haters. And anyway, yeah, I love the words to it. TNT will most likely be at my house in day. Well, you did mention that nice swimming pool. If I live closer, I might want to have a little dip in that pool, you know what I'm saying? So anyway. All right, well, I will... Dear Jane, thank you, Dear Jane. Dear Jane sent hiding for 10 jewels. Well, thank you. Thank you, Dear Jane. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 10 jewels. That's very kind. I have a new song out. It's called Big Back. You do? Where is it, Susan? On your channel? Big Back. Hey, Susan, do you know how to do those songs? If people are making those AI songs. Oh, you're just kidding. Okay. You had me going there. I want to do some AI songs. Yeah. Grace says, Dear Jane, you get better or else. Yes. Yes. We hope health and healing for Jane and Grace and anybody else who's under the weather. If you're not feeling well, we send you healing prayers and good vibes and positive thoughts. TNT asked Toddy, I give her permission to share my info. TNT is close. I'll let Toddy know if no, it's okay. It's on Hatter's channel. Oh, okay, okay. Let's check out Hatter's channel. I really wasn't on today very much. I worked on my video and the rest of the time I was outside, so Toddy has my info as well. We could be in Cairo in 20 minutes. There's lots of apps available. Yeah, I should try to do that. Thank you, Grace. You just put up Mattis Hatter's link to the channel. Check out Mattis Hatter. Same to you, Grace. All right, cool. All right, so I don't know how many people would be interested in Theology Thursday. If I come on tomorrow with spiritual stuff, any type of religious studies or anything like that, I don't know if anybody would be interested. I know before people said they would like to hear more about that. It's not for everybody, I realize that. It's, only certain people are interested. Susan says, so hope your day was blessed. Me too. Me too. Hope everybody's day was. You'll be there? Okay, so yeah, this should be tomorrow night. Maybe I'll just do an overview of the Bible a little slower than last time. And just so then answer anybody's questions. So, all right, well, cool. You're amazing, TNT. Dynamite. All right, well, cool. All right, well, I'm going to sign off and say goodnight. Thank you, guys, for coming in. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for watching on the replay. If you've made it this far, you are the MVP. That's right. So love and prayers go out for everybody and healing prayers for anyone who's sick. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming and peace.